It is about stupid jokes about League of Legends too. Everything is just a different flavor of League of Legends.
Gotcha. Well, we got a flavor of League of Legends being put down right now, and it's LGD versus AL around the Dragon. This is Dragon number 1, and it's looking like a 4v4 here. Dragon going down, Meteor's pressing in, Meteor gets it,
Ooh,
and now
stolen.
Croco in some trouble as LGD gets out. Nice abyssal dive, but not going to connect. Jin Zhao makes it out alive.
It's just him playing with like little inflatable arms, and he's got like 2 giant shovels or trowels to make sandcastles.
See, I think
But
it'd be
actually
better
slightly
if
less
they're noodles.
important than
Anyways, Taco, or the
Jin Zhao's dead.
yeah, that's a little bit unfortunately going.
Actually over this Dragon. Meteor has ult, but the vision which AL put down before is going to give them full warning of this.
TP coming in. There's the combo though. Nature's Grass comes across as Meteor gonna get another one. He does!
He gets another one!
Oh my god! And Jin Zhao makes it out. Big combo from the explosive charge, and there we go. The reset's coming out from Haichao. He's stepping all over them as another rocket jump follows. It's gonna be LGD moving in, clearing out.
So far, catching out the right people. Oh, sorry, yeah, the wrong name again. He's got himself the ultimate.
Get it right, Nightmare. I can't believe you.
Well, he's left just in time for Shanks to get jumped on by Meteor.
And Meteor goes underneath the divide, and Haichao picks up the kill. Oh,
Shanks starting to get some gold in these side lanes. That's important. Kepler's going to get towards his second item spike fairly soon, which will be... They are a little bit, because I think if you engage too hard into the Ezreal and the Tristana at these item breakpoints, things get pretty awkward. I really need to see the Q accuracy from Kepler go well, landing some damage on Kyle.
Jin
Zhao has the
Zhao.
flank.
He's going around the corner. He's seen in the pit.
Parasols.
Birtle going low. Dragon, 2,000 health. Who's going to get it this time? Engage from Jin Zhao. He's charming him up. It's going to be taken by Croco the moment that it matters. And AL trying to go back in for the engage on Haichao. They can't bind him. Nice little buster shots back. Huge damage. Haichao making it out with the buster and that blast cone, but Shanks ends up helping Hope take down Jin Zhao. Birtle cleaning up Hope. He can't get him. Last auto attack from Hope makes the difference. Kepler gets taken down, and AL, they lose 1, but they take everything else.
Lucky. As a treat.
I think we are spoiled for treats here in the LPL. A true shot barrage does end up coming across the bow. Shanks taking the brunt of it here, and some poke really starting to land from Kepler. But you got to make it stick. And speaking of, Nature's Grasp going to connect onto multiple members here, but the Dragon is the focus. If AL can clean up, Harry going in. He does have a lot of AoE. Chains of Corruption goes wide. Meteor is in no position to get there, but he's going to walk in. Harry trying to separate it, and it's taken by Hope. Meanwhile, Harry's just continuing to walk at him. What did you say? Just walk at them menacingly.
He just walks at you.
And he's just walking at him all over the place. As anyone's legend, be a little bit more cautious. Will back out. Ghost got popped by Hope as well. They got to fight to try to get back to this mid lane, though, as Hope is landing that damage.
Yeah, and
Earlier in the draft, like, yes, a little bit of AP will come through, but a majority of the damage is going to be a decent.
a really weird spot. If you really want to know more about Ezreal item builds, I'd highly suggest going to look at Dragdar, who's one of the best new Ezreals and does a lot of informative content on it. This third item spike is not the same third item spike we saw from last year.
Gonna be able to chunk down a little bit, though, as Bertel and Harry. This is tried and true what we're gonna watch all game long. Is just go at it, baby. Let's see how much damage we can do to each other. Let's pump those damage numbers.
Oh god, it's just
They've just been fighting for like 30 seconds.
Does this even count as like a wet noodle fight?
Confident in it, though.
No, I don't think so either. And because they've headed towards the Baron, they have lost themselves in mid lane out. It's right. LGD. This is the Baron start, though. LGD, they potentially allow AL to an angle towards the Dragon, but now anyone's legend have to respond around the Baron.
Kepler's not in any position to be like this, but anyone's legend overextend a little bit. Maybe a turn coming through, but LGD focused down the Baron, and there it goes. Nature's Grasp across. Kepler hits another true shot barrage, and Harry getting burned. He gets eaten alive, and double kills going over to LGD now. Bertle stepping forward. LGD are thriving, and it's all off the back of AL dying. And all of a sudden,
is not in position to deal enough damage to the front line to seal the fight. And now suddenly LGD, they have a Baron, they have themselves then his top side tanks because he's just a support. This isn't the setup. He isn't allowed to get as much gold as other iterations.
That was a crazy gold graph right there, by the way. Kyle in trouble. The explosive charge not going to be enough through the gray
That's
house.
a good redemption to make sure they can get topped up. Croco tries to go in. Jin Zhao blocks it out.
The big engage, at least potentials onto those targets. We do have the Dragon down about quarter health now. Chains of Corruption goes wide from Hope. That's actually so big. Now Bertle with the flank. Croco low. It's looking like an LGD wombo combo. As Kepler's going to be getting resets, and as well as High Chow. That is LGD. Another fight holistically in their favor. Hope getting taken down this time. He can't take down Bertle. And it's High Chow bursted over to take Harry out one final time. That is 4 members of anyone's legend down, and LGD streaming.
And LGD, they're not even going to take themselves the Dragon. Croco knows the game is potentially up. He tries to intercept the wave, but a timely teleport will survive 1 minion there. This might just extend the game a little longer. It depends how quickly they can push through bot side. There's another tower they have to take there. That might just buy another fight in the game for AL.
Couple seconds on Kyle, but also about 20 seconds on Shanks and Harry. Have Hope coming up. Bertle's still going to find Croco there, but another turret falls. That'll be the inhib as well. So they weren't able to get the mid lane cracked down. They definitely did some lasting damage in bot lane as well as claiming a Mountain Soul.
The Varus, though, doesn't have summoners. Makes it much harder for Hope to put out damage.
Hope's walking up now. He'll have the piercing arrow available to go, as well as all the ultis available. It is AL on a back foot now, though. Baron getting burned down by LGD. Kepler needs to be very careful stepping up like that, but 3,000 health. Nature's Grass coming across. LGD know what they came for, and it is the big purple worm as it's claimed. Bertle now looking for an angle over the other side. AL, that's a big all-out, and Harry is delivered to the thieving masses as LGD take them out.
It's a bit of a pedestrian approach from anyone's legend. There's no real intent to fight the Baron. It's very important team fights in this game. LGD, they've managed to overcome what we assume would be a very difficult late game through some pretty clutch team fighting.
Also, 6:05 for High Chow in the mid lane. Absolutely monumental for this guy who's making the push up to the upper levels here for LGD. The call up from their LDL team, and he's making the difference here as Bertle goes in. The turrets are starting to go down. There's High Chow picking off one. He's got the second one too. Kyle going low. That's going to be everything used, and that just is LGD moving in. Kepler hits him. And Kai Chow locked down, but he's going to get the resets here. The bomb's working, the pop-off, and LGD go 1-up in the series. Meteor, though, last time he just walked up and smoted 2 of those. See if he can do it again. Oh, it's going to be Croco that gets it this time. Kyle is actually on an angle here. He has the...
Yeah, he's out of vision right now.
I
mean, it is right now. Do you see him? Well, I mean, you can see him in the bush.
Are horses ambush predators? Well,
it's an ambush predator.
An equine difference is right there, and that is first blood to AL.
That's the... Okay, that's actually a good question. I don't, look, I don't use the word option often. But this one, this steel horse has done a lot of work. Okay.
Shanks with a pull away solo bolo in the middle. Led to LGD getting 6 grubs, though. So that will be something that lasts the entire game. Long-term goal for them. And speaking of a goal, Bertle gets the help from Meteor to slam down Harry. It's coming from like his flank angles and stuff. And I expect that to be the case here with the Aatrox.
Also, I mean, we saw the Poppy banned away from him in the first round bans as well, but it is Rogue. They lost the game over in the LEC in a similar situation.
Like
they try to go towards the Smoke and Mirrors. 1v1 in top side.
I think this is going not Bertle's way as Croco comes down. The crash down seals the deal, and Harry picks it up.
Okay, that's an important kill because
you won't be the same anymore. And if you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, Bertle is getting engaged on yet again. They think, why not punish him yet again? The Dawning Shadow is coming across. Bertle healing up a lot as well, but it's not going to be enough, and Croco gets his first kill of the game.
No, I don't think
but I think getting the Rift Herald with some lasting damage could do the work that they need.
Call in their significant damage whilst not having the income of a full AD carry. You can see right now that Kyle has himself a support item too. It's going to be a bit of poke because Hydro doesn't want
whoa, this is a Meteor got engaged on. He's in a lot of trouble. Shanks is right behind him. The Magnet Storm drags him back. And now High Chow, he's under turret versus the coming onslaught of anyone's legend. They're going to get the Dawning Shadow out. He's actually spacing really well here, trying to get away. The crash down, the lockdown, and Hope is gunning him down too. As Haichao, one more shot, one more auto. Hope goes and commits. Kepler's here. TP coming in from Bertle. This is looking scrappy as LGD trying to get the resets. The World Ender is alive and well, but that Devour comes in clutch for anyone's legend.
But Haichao with the high roll stays alive for such a long time that it turns into a 1-for-1 somehow. Turret's still gonna fall. It's a big old mess of a play.
Guinsoo's completed second item for Kepler. The mid lane, though, is going to go down. Sundisk should come up immediately onto. They are going to pull the trigger. AL are running for it. Hope's going to stay. No, he decides to come back.
They've got this. Crocco's
it's
not here
already
inside.
down. Crocco and AL make a mistake. Dawning Shadow comes out. Kael's going straight in. Harry's trying to get the engage. Abyssal Dive connects on a Meteor, but now it's LGD turning the hands. Big Emperor's Divide buffered out up by Haichao. Here comes the Magnet Storm. I don't know, though. It's not going to be enough as they do end up getting Kepler. Bertle and Meteor running away. Was it worth it, and what did it cost? Literally
Keeps it alive and live. We're into another fight. It's not going to be soul. It'll be soul point for anyone's legend if they get it.
Like they're scaling up into infinity, though, and that's something we always have to keep an eye out for this composition. They don't mind having these scrappy fights because they know in the end they will have the upper hand.
Are they scaling up into infinity and beyond?
Oh,
Kyle is
maybe.
going to pull back. He doesn't have flash.
I actually think that's a pick. He's got the gray health, but it doesn't matter. One more, and that's it. A reset comes through for the World Ender. The mites come out to bear, and LGD have made a big pick onto the front line.
Gosh, this has been a good series of plays back to back from LG.
For another dragon, and that
That's
usually
very
means
cool.
fighting.
Normally, occasionally. The thing is, LGD, they don't have that much vision to play around. You can see that AL,
Oh,
they got
Meteor's
themselves some early
completely
resets before
caught.
this, and they don't have the vision to stop plays like this coming on. Melee
It's
range
scary,
ultimate from
though.
the Maokai doesn't do that much, but now they're going for the TP.
Bertle with the TP! We called it from the start. He is the key. The Emperor's Divide comes through. Meteor's getting low. He's healing up so much. Bertle can't get the resets, though. And AL, it's now Kepler looking for the cleanups, looking for more. He's gotten a couple, and it's LGD doing it. Kepler gets hit. Kepler gets locked down. Kepler's in some trouble, but he's firing back at Harry. And Harry's trying to run away now. He goes in, tries to get Kepler. He goes down. And it's LGD straight to the Baron.
Final nails in this game after have been on death's door just before this point. How much have AL got left in the tank? They need to be able to buy their carry some space. They've been struggling to do that so far.
The problem is, though, it was a tightrope down the Senator. But then this big opening, as now another opening is a big double wombo combo. And it's Shanks with a revenge play.
Oh, just as we thought,
You
it could
cursed
be
it.
over
I'm
at 2-0.
telling you, I
It could have
didn't
been that
say it.
LGD. They had the turnaround, they had the Baron. Suddenly, with huge death timers, this is probably going to be an inhib gone. They're charging really far forward in this mid lane. Without the virus here, what can they do to defend this?
I'm just saying, you're the one that said it. I didn't say a single word
so
about
sorry,
it.
LGD.
You're the one
I
that
am
did
so
it.
sorry.
You did this. This is on you. This is all your fault.
How
As
much are
now
they staying
anyone's
for?
legend are looking at the Nexus here. They realize there's one step left. One more moment as Bertle has come alive. This might be an overextension. Shanks eliminates Haichao! And the Nature's Grasp is not enough. The towers are starting to burn. There's no minions. They can't do anything. Oh my god. Bertle's about to get some resets. Okay, well, anyone's legend, do some lasting damage. They get big core for a long time for WE there. When Hope
there's a
wasn't
ward
having
which
good
they can
ones.
deep teleport
They
onto.
could. That's
See
huge.
if someone back.
I wonder, though, there's the Nature's Grasp.
He's
cross
going for it.
PP.
Here we
That's
go.
really deep, though. The Nature's Grasp is already gone. They don't have the length of engage, but they do have the flank. Bertle could get bursted down, though. Double TP, or at least ATP coming out now from AL. Here, engage from Crocco. Meteor, he's getting chunked. He flashes out. Bertle still on the flank. Bertle onto Hope. Bertle trying to get the resets. Bertle can't do it. And LGD, they find the pick. Haichao flashing! Haichao!
Oh, the flash!
Give him that cat chow, baby! As LGD, they find the 3 picks, and they needed it at that moment.
He needed it right there and right then. The deep teleport works out. It's a game of flanks. It's a game of Bertle teleports. You can see LGD managed to burn down the front line. Fantastic flash from Haichao. Both of these mid laners have had some great moments.
Above them, they have to be a little careful. Bertle gets the shield popped. Baron getting popped itself. He gets dragged back in. Krako gets Buster shotted away. Nature's Grass comes across. Now LGD in a front to back. They feel good. Chains of Corruption. It's on the 4 members. The big Emperor's Divide there, but High Chow's in the back. High Chow's going deep.
Shanks is free hitting.
Shanks is still doing work. And AL, they've done it. They take down the competition so far. And Meteor and Jin Zhao, the only ones besides Bertle left.
I mean, what's going to happen here? We're not going to get teleported into the mid-wave. I don't even know if this is going to be the game again. It's currently a 2-for-2. Meteor might get run down, which would secure the Baron, but it doesn't secure the game.
They're going for
we
the
are
mid.
still in it. Yet again,
They're TPing in now. They're trying to break the mold here.
They have 10 seconds to try and buy time for Kepler. Bertle doesn't have GA anymore. Shanks does unreal damage. How much can Bertle do?
Bertle has to get the wave. They can't let these towers fall. As they
3 seconds. It's still game.
It's not enough. It's not enough. And now 37 minutes in, and we're going right back to it. A TP. That's High Chow. Is this the difference maker? Is this it? High Chow looking for that big Lightning McQueen moment as Bertle goes through. Kyle is there. The golden goes through. Oh, piercing arrow is going to be devoured away. Bertle on the side here. He does have TP coming up, but they haven't seen him yet. They have not seen him yet. Chimera, this is it.
Oh,
this
it's
is
the flank.
The flank to land everything, but he gets burned down. Oh, AL try to get away from it. They get Bertle in the end. So LGD down a man. They've got to get back to defend because AL are looking at the Nexus.
I mean, Kroko's on 0 HP. What can he realistically do here? You can see that some of the recalls are coming in late. There is no Baron killed. The empowered recall's not here. There is one Nexus turret, and you have the Nash's Lichbane Azir to help try and take this in. How much can LGD wave clear? Enough, apparently.
They get it. They deny AL. I don't know what AL keeps thinking they can do. They just start throwing themselves at the Nexus.
And they keep throwing themselves against it to try and see if they can break down the walls of LGD. Kepler's caught!
Oh my goodness, the Dawning Shadow, everything! AL are doing it! We're going all the way, baby! I called it from minute 1 of this night! The LPL delivers, and we're going the distance!
Bodies are broken, voices are shredded, and nexuses are shattered. Seen a lot of early dragons too, so don't be surprised to see that started up. And maybe, well, with the Kalista, expecting them to get prio, but Kroko's hit first.
Beautiful flash from Krako. They had no idea it was coming. And AL, they spring forth and they take down Kepler. The kill goes to Krako.
You get gold for the Vamp Scepter from High Chow. That's very, very valuable. Meteor now down towards the bot side. No summoners.
He got it. He got the connection. Hope is in some trouble now. Does get locked down for the dredge line. And, well, we see another catch out, but this time it's in the favor of LG.
How LPL has come in today and said, okay, this is how you win by having huge amounts of grubs. Now, in the last game, of course, we saw that LGD couldn't finish the game with 6 grubs. It gave them a lot of power before that.
No man on High Chow. Both junglers show up at the same time, but it's Meteor that claims the kill out of Shanks. LGD pulling it out will grab this first big dragon stacking objective.
Yeah, so I think that there is just feeling it in the moment a little too much. You see Meteor in the lane by the time you go for that flash. That's a miscalculation in the moment. But, whoa, okay, kill on the top side.
We've really seen some of these differences because it is a bloody battle.
Carries him across the wall into his jungler. That is a heck of a combo. Well played, Harry. Forces essentially. I was wondering if there was going to be move up to see if there was any camps alive, but he's been tracking well enough. Of course he doesn't have any wards in inventory. Really needs to try and land one of these ganks well now, though, because he's wasted so much time. If he's going to start snowballing, it has to be quick, and here he goes for it!
Timed. High Chow not going to have the rocket jump, as now Krako under tower here, looking for the crash down combo with the Magnet Storm, shattering strike, and Shanks gets it.
Kroko's really gone deep for this now. He's taken a lot of tower shots. He could just die here.
He's trying to dodge out, but dodged himself out of that one, and the Metal Predator Horse will go down.
It's a bit of an overforce again. Doesn't have the flash. Yes, High Chow loses his and he loses his life afterwards, but got Shanks ahead with a number of attempted ganks in that mid lane. Going towards Shanks' lane again. Why not just gank the MVP
they
of the
know
last
he doesn't
game?
have flash. They know he's a key piece to LGD. There's the crash down perfectly outside of the turret. Now High Chow is dead meat. Shanks gets the kill. Kepler and the rest of LGD looking for it. Kepler can't really find an angle in here.
Birdle can cut them off at the pass, though. His equalizer can very much stop the escape.
Shanks' damage is engaged. Unstoppable comes through from Harry. Now the Dragon down about 4,000 health. Equalizer.
That's a good equalizer.
Look at Krako. He just got buster shotted out of there. The Dragon goes over to AL. So they will deny the stacking. Emperor's Divide comes through, but now LGD want more. They want to keep fighting. Fate's Call double on members. High Chow's around the side, but it's AL pushing back the tides of war. It's a 2-for-1 trade, as well as the Dragon.
Shanks finally gets some time on this tower, and this is what they've been trying to avoid. Shanks, with just one wave, is going to destroy entire turrets. The fire, and they'll take less damage than it too.
Uh-oh, he doesn't have
Rocco
flash
maybe
yet.
looking for High Chow again.
Oh my god, they got him. That's just taking advantage of a newer player. Not as new, still playing.
What's the damage? You have Birdle, who is here with an equalizer, but here comes Harry.
Okay, Kyle tries to go in. Big Nature's Grasp. Birdle's being burned down now. Shanks is doing so much work. Harry takes out Kepler and AL. They've taken 4 members off the map and go like an AL victory every time because they have so much sustained damage in them. Hope able to get down a lot of that. And now a Devourer coming out onto Jin Zhao, who's just gobbled up by AL. And
not
Hope
in range.
now going forward. Kepler, he's got to be really careful. The tongue, and it's not enough. Kepler goes down, Hope on a double kill, and Shanks sets him up for more. That's a triple. Give him a quadra. Give it to him. And now the only one left is Birdle, and he's on the other side of the map. So a quadra kill for anyone's Legends, Hope.
He's recalling. He might have the ultimate to wave clear this, but the Baron buff is going to mean this wave clear is not easy at all.
Win?
The timer is still on for the pentakill, potentially, but Jin Zhao has respawned to call that one quit. The Mites and the Baron buff going to make this a devastating push.
AL in one fell swoop. They're taking out LGD. It might have been a scrappy fight, but the Mites are going to make the difference here. One final push, one missed fight, and anyone's Legend bring us all the way home for a 9-game banger and a 2-2 season scoreline.